The Ural Federal Agrarian Research Center of the Ural branch of the Russian Academy of Sciences is the leading scientific agricultural institution in the Ural region. The scientists of the center have created more than 300 varieties of cereals and legumes, perennial grasses, fruit and berry crops, and potatoes. The area of crops in Russia is more than 1.8 million hectares. Wheat variety Iran and barley variety Memory of Chapelev in 2023, according to the monitoring of Rosselsхознадзор, took the first places in terms of seeding in the Russian Federation. In 2021, the Ural Federal Agrarian Research Center received a grant from the Ministry of Science and Higher Education of Russia to create a seed breeding center for cereals and potatoes within the framework of the national project Science and Universities. The purpose of the grant is to provide the Ural region with seed material of domestic varieties by 75%. The main tasks of the center are the creation of new varieties, the cultivation of original seed material of Ural varieties, the development of varietal agrotechnics for the cultivation of new varieties of crops. Urfanets Ural branch of the Russian Academy of Sciences conducts breeding of cereals and leguminous crops in two ecological zones: in the Middle Urals in the Krasnoufimsky Breeding Center of the Ural Research Institute and in the Trans-Urals in the Kurgan Research Institute of Grain. New and promising varieties of Ural Federal Agrarian Research and Science Center of the Ural branch of the Russian Academy of Sciences selection. The most common variety of spring soft wheat in the territory of the Russian Federation is Iran. Created by the legendary breeder of the Krasnoufimsk Breeding Center, Vladimir Alexandrovich UrB, it has been in demand for the third decade thanks to a unique combination of adaptability, basic yield, and plasticity. This wheat always forms a baking grain and in all regions manifests itself as a reliable variety with stable yields, not only in favorable, but also in dry and cold years. The wheat variety Extra was included in the State Register of Breeding Achievements in 2020 and shows a record result, more than 8 tons per hectare. It is characterized by high yield, early ripening and high gluten content, which increases the baking qualities of the variety. A new variety of spring soft wheat Nitsa is included in the State Register of Breeding Achievements in 2024. Its potential yield is more than 8 tons per hectare. In addition, the new variety is distinguished by an increased protein content of 13 to 15% and gluten content of 27 to 30%. The soft spring wheat variety Stork 45 of the Kurgan Research Institute selection is characterized by the ability to form a high yield under stressful conditions, with a lack of moisture and the development of the most harmful diseases such as brown rust. The Lenta 45 variety belongs to valuable wheat and successfully combines early ripening, high yield and high grain quality, which is important in the arid regions of the Urals and Siberia. Winter wheat is an important reserve in unfavorable years for spring wheat. Soft winter wheat Isaura and Dumka of the Kurgan Research Institute selection are characterized by increased winter hardiness and frost resistance. The varieties have friendly spring regrowth, resistances to diseases and recurrent spring cold, and are characterized by high yields and grain quality. Another Russian leader in terms of seeding in 2023 is spring barley in Memory of Chapelev. In 2019, in the Republic of Bashkortostan, a record yield of 9.6 tons per hectare was obtained on its crops. The variety is characterized by high resistance to lack of moisture in the first half of summer. It forms several tillering nodes, which ensures the synchronous development of shoots and aligned crops. A new variety of spring barley Krauf showed a record yield in the Sverdlovsk region in 2023, 5.98 tons per hectare, in the Tomsk region 8 tons per hectare. The use of such adaptive early ripening varieties makes it possible to obtain not only commercial grain, but also high-quality seeds. Harvesting begins in August, which allows you to harvest before the beginning of the period of high humidity, leading to the germination of grain on the root. A new variety of spring oats Blitz is included in the state register in 2024. It is characterized by drought resistance and high yield, 5.1 tons per hectare, which is 15% higher than standard indicators. In addition, the variety has high seed productivity and is resistant to serious diseases such as dusty smut and crown rust. A new variety of seed peas Meteor is included in the state register in 2024. It is distinguished by its precocity, high yield potential, resistance to shedding, lodging, diseases and pests. The Ural oilseed flax variety created by Urfanets Ural branch of the Russian Academy of Sciences, together with the All-Russian Flax Research Institute, is included in the state register of breeding achievements. The high yield of the variety is combined with good sowing qualities. The profitability of the crop is 76 to 96%. The oil obtained from the seeds is rich in a set of organic acids. Nutritionists consider flax seed oil to be one of the most valuable among vegetable oils. In the conditions of Sverdlovsk region, up to 900 kilograms of lean seed oil can be obtained from 1 hectare. Ural Research Institute has been engaged in corn research and breeding for 15 years. During this time, together with scientists from the southern regions of Russia, a hybrid of corn, Kuban 102, was obtained, suitable for the conditions of the Middle Urals. It matures and forms an ear of milky waxy ripeness in just 100 days, instead of the standard 120. This is the earliest maturing hybrid of corn for the Ural region with a starch content of more than 50% in the cob, and the yield of normalized green mass of more than 200 quintals per hectare. It is not enough just to grow and harvest in a timely manner. A very important component, practically the key to a good future harvest, is working with the seeds obtained. As a part of the implementation of a grant from the Breeding and Seed Center for the National Project Science and Universities, a new sorting line was launched at Urfanets Ural branch of the Russian Academy of Sciences. This equipment allows you to quickly scale the achievements of domestic breeding and provide agricultural producers with high-quality seeds of the best varieties of cereals, legumes and small-seeded crops. The Ural Federal Agrarian Research Center of the Ural branch of the Russian Academy of Sciences is ready to provide farmers of Middle Urals with high-quality seed material for cereals, legumes, forage and industrial crops, and corn hybrids that are adaptive to the conditions of the region.